Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3 here on Amazonia between Jupiter and, wow, they actually changed their name. So Jupiter versus 120, and 120 spawning over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Jupiter has spawned on the top right-hand side, and I'm almost curious to see, just figure out what hero the Undead will be going for. Gonna go ahead and speed things up this time around, not too much pre-talk that I can give, as well as we now are looking at a Dreadlord. Alright, so not a tavern hero, but definitely not your standard hero either in this matchup. The Dreadlord, with his sleep ability, becomes incredibly powerful against a Blade Master who is normally the primary damage dealer of the Orc army. Blade Master going to go ahead and clear out this 5-3-3 creep camp off to the north here without any real issue. Going to go ahead and take it down, picks up a Claws of Attack +6. Now going after another rogue here. Meanwhile, the Dreadlord is going after these units here, and he opted to go for Vampiric Aura first. A very, very interesting choice, as it does force him into creeping, at least for a little while. You can see that how effective that is. Gonna go ahead and pick up one of those items there. There is now the level 2. Most likely he will grab Sleep, and this is just one of those things. You know what? If I ever see a level 6 Dreadlord in a professional game, during this day and age, I would be, I don't know, I'd have to flag it for it. I believe it's Infernals, right? I don't even remember the last time I saw an Infernal in WarCraft 3 in a professional game, so I know it's got to be a very, very rare feat. All right, there is now a surround onto that Grunt. That Grunt is going to take a lot of damage. Poor low hit point Ghoul now going to be pushing back here, and a nicely placed Blade Master purposely wind walking his way in order to break free that Grunt there. The Grunt, however, ends up falling, and now you can see a Dreadlord who is sitting at level 2 has done a fair bit of damage. And now Jupiter has to be very, very careful with those Grunts, with the number of ghouls that we see here, and the fact that those ghouls are all regenerating hit points while fighting makes them very difficult to take down. Now, if the Dreadlord can get to level 3, perhaps add another level of Vampiric Aura or a longer sleep, both of those are viable options. The problem, though, with the longer sleep is that all sleeps are disruptible by taking damage. That means that if the Blade Master tries to wake up his own unit, he can in fact do that, as the Grunt is now currently surrounded. Is it going to get pushed out? Yes, he will, if you saw that play right there. But now the Blade Master taking a little bit of damage as well. Are we going to see a Dust of Appearance? No, we are. Oh, yes, we are going to see the Dust of Appearance, but the Blade Master is going to get away anyways, as he does have a little bit of movement speed advantage while running in Windwalk. All right, the Ghouls gonna try and chase this off here, but I don't believe the Blade Master is in any real danger. The question is, can 120 be able to creep out these creep camps and basically play his game? The more he's able to play his specific style, the more Jupiter has to overcome. You can see this low hit point Ghoul right there, very low hit point, ends up getting taken down without the help of Unholy Aura, making things move slightly faster. Now the Dreadlord could try to get another sleep off on one of these units, and I don't know why he's not doing that. You can see that the Blade Master will not be able to wind walk it and get in there. He does not have enough mana, so all that he can really do right now is hope that he can do enough damage to take down a Ghoul or two. But he just right now traded a Ghoul for a Grunt, and he may end up doing that again. Oh no, he does not. Beautifully positioned in order to get this Grunt out of harm's way. Now the Dreadlord down to 35 mana, not going to be able to catch up, as the Dreadlord still wandering around here. Quickly sells, I'm not exactly sure what item he sold there, but picks up another Dust of Appearance. Blade Master still nearby, and there is a Windwalks or a critical strike to try and take that down. Rada Necromancy brings out more skeletal minions again, and this is just putting in so much pressure. The Blade Master sitting at level 2, gonna get closer and closer to level 3. There is level 3 now on the Dreadlord, and now the Blade Master realizes, wait, that sudden addition, wait, no, what was that? A little bit of lag, as all of a sudden someone needs to leave the game. Otherwise, this is going to disrupt this will disrupt just how the quality of the game and the replay itself. Ghouls now making their way off to the north. Are they going to be able to do anything here? Sasquatch going to go ahead and get surrounded. Let's take a look at the bases now. Blade Master sitting at level 2. Shadowhunter sitting at level 1. As we are at Stronghold. For those of you guys who want to know, we are almost at the 7-minute mark of this game. I know it's hard to tell with the fast forward in the early portions of the game. But yeah, we are at the 7-minute portion right now. Anyways, Blade Master clearing up this 3-3 creep camp. The Kobold Taskmaster still giving, not giving the aura, as the Blade Master, now seeing at level 3, will be forced to try and run. All right, are we going to spot anything there? Jupiter does have a sentry ward right there, and he knows exactly what's going on. Now, 120 with his own sentry ward, and now picks up a Dark Ranger. So it is going to be a Tavern hero, not your Lich. That is normally the case, as the Lich is extremely effective, being able to get that frost armor and essentially another way of shutting down a Blade Master. However, with the Dreadlord, perhaps he thinks, you know what, sleep is enough. We'll see if that does turn out to be the case, as the Dark Ranger now makes her way into the base. All right, Dark Ranger now attempting to push through here. Are they going to get some damage? Yes, some superficial damage onto the barracks, as the Shadowhunter now trying to get in position. Skeletal minions now backing off, and Jupiter is extremely scared of this army. He doesn't quite know how this fight will go down, and because he doesn't know, he wants to avoid the fight at pretty much all costs. There is a quick surround onto a Raider. The Raider does end up getting taken out even faster by ghouls than, say, grunts. As you can see, one Raider goes down, 2 grunts, or 2 ghouls go down, though, and if the Blade Master can get another 2 grunts, then that would change things up dramatically. All right, one poor ghoul down to 48 hit points. It looks like he will get taken down. There it goes, giving level 2 to the Shadowhunter, and now Jupiter is starting to make a very strong case for himself. The Blade Master now running back off to the north. The Dreadlord hiding back over here. As 120 now has obsidian statues ready to go and already is upgrading destroyer form, however, does not have a Lich in the works. All right, I thought there was 2. Yeah, there's the second obsidian statue right off over there. There's the destroyer, and is this very aggressive tactic with the Dreadlord and the Dark Ranger into fast destroyers going to be enough? The problem is that the Raiders are already out on the field. I believe, no, one of the Raiders was taken down earlier, so that Raider is pretty much the only Raider left. Yes, only one Raider right now, so only one unit that can shut down a destroyer, and that may be the saving grace there. All right, let's go ahead, and there is a silence. The Blade Master unable to wind walk in order to get away, and now the Blade Master able to head back down there, as the skeletal minion was not in the right position to prevent that Blade Master from walking away. The Blade Master perhaps a little bit scared for his own well-being, constantly falling asleep on the job only to wake up and not be able to talk. That has got to be the nightmare of every Blade Master in Warcraft 3. All right, let's take a look at this. The Blade Master is still coming over. Gonna go after the Destroyer. The Destroyer, however, now quickly goes to the air. Gonna absorb mana. No, not absorbing mana. Going straight after the Blade Master. The Blade Master down to, 300 some odd hit points and taking even more damage because of that Dreadlord and that Orb of Corruption. All right, that Orb of Corruption does move around quite a bit, that little animation ball, as we're looking at what will be happening next. Shadowhunter at 3, Blade Master at 3, Dark Ranger I believe is at, oh wow, only at 1. I thought she was at 2, still at 1, and now the Destroyer needs to absorb a bit of mana, and now the Destroyers are taking to the skies. All right, here we go. Here is the next fight. Are the Destroyers going to go after these units? And yes, they will. All right, low hit point grunt. There's a quick sleep on the Blade Master. You can see a Bat Rider, and the ends are going to justify the means, trying to sacrifice themselves. There goes another, as the Speed Scroll now allowing the Kodo Beast to just chomp down on a ghoul. All right, it looks like the orc is gonna... Is the orc gonna come out ahead? All right, there goes another ensnare onto another obsidian statue. The Blade Master is now currently asleep, so that is a significant damage loss right there. If the obsidian statue can get into the air, that would be a different story, but no, is not gonna be able to get into the air, and I believe that is gonna be it. And the Dark Ranger now trying to fight back a rather large army, but still not gonna be enough, as a Skrilla Town Portal and the GG puts the end of that game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.